Thank you for taking the time to review our presentation on cloud software. Cloud software are the wings of a company. In this presentation, we talk about what are the benefits of cloud software and how does cloud software compare to on-premise or installed software, which are typically distributed using CDs and installation downloads. Cloud software oftentimes provides private labeling, not just logo placement on the login page, but full customized branding, so your web application can more closely resemble your website. Very similar to installed software, cloud software also includes processes for business management and workflow. Looking at this example, as a construction company, there are several processes that take place, starting with estimating and job bidding, to manufacturing of construction products and goods, and then the installation of those products. Cloud software, like installed software, can track scheduling, billing, invoicing, and accounting, schedule inspections, and handle project closeout with completion letters. Cloud software and installed software are very similar, handling workflow and business management processes, and both are highly competitive in the software market. With cloud software, an organization can give access to outside parties such as accounting staff, tax accountants, contractors, subcontractors, sales reps, and customers. For example, giving access to an accountant or tax preparer allows them to view company financials without letting them see sensitive customer or project information. Administrators of cloud software can also give contractors and subcontractors access to just their contracts and their contracts they're responsible for. Additionally, internal and external sales reps may be given access to their own customer and sales lead records to manage their sales cycle without giving them access to financials. Customers may also be given some limited access to view projects that relate to them. Cloud software is typically very flexible in how security and permissions are set up, giving an administrator very detailed and granular control over who can see what pieces of information, compared to on-premise or installed software. Normally, only people within the company or in the office facility can access that software. Cloud software does require internet connection, unlike installed software. However, this internet connection is so prevalent these days, you typically have access to Wi-Fi, a hardwired internet, or Wi-Fi over a mobile device using a cell phone carrier. One benefit that cloud software has over installed software is cloud software requires far less IT overhead. This is because with cloud software, there's no installation requirement. Unlike installed software, where traditional software is distributed using CDs or internet downloads, they must be installed on workstations and laptops. This also presents a problem, especially if the installed software is only accessible from a company workstation inside an office. Cloud software is available 24/7. Because it's online, users can access that cloud software from any location in the world. Cloud software generally does not require updates. The updates are automatic because it's on a server hosted in the cloud, whereas installed software generally requires updates periodically to ensure that the software does not go obsolete as operating systems are also upgraded. Both cloud software and installed software tend to offer integration options, so they can both integrate with information, passing information to or from your accounting system or human resources system, so information is consistent between the two. However, when it comes to compatibility, cloud software generally is more compatible with both Mac and PC operating systems, where installed software has a specific version that's only compatible with PC or may cost extra, requiring you to purchase two different versions for both Mac and PC. Both cloud software and installed software is highly customizable these days and compete head-to-head, but when it comes to mobile devices, cloud software tends to be far more compatible with mobile devices because installed software must be installed on a workstation. In general, cloud software costs less because the license user per cost is lower than installed software. Cloud software generally charges per batch of users for what you would purchase in an installed software for one user. The cost savings with cloud software between lower user licensing and lower IT overhead is already a strong selling point to migrate to cloud software and move away from installed software. This also reduces your IT costs that involve having people manage servers and data centers within your company, as well as workstation installations and updates. One of the highlights of cloud software is the ability to track and share documents online. In this example, a construction company can share product brochures, product quotations, implementation, designs, and specifications online for customers, sales reps, and contractors to view and approve. Typically, these documents would have to be emailed back and forth, faxed, or mailed. By having documents available online, everyone sees the same information and is consistent throughout all the people accessing that information. Cloud software is an investment into your business stability and sustainability. Cloud software has typically a longer shelf life than on-premise and installed software. In addition to saving money in licensing fees and maintenance, you also save money in overhead and labor. For example, with the ability to extend the cloud software features to users outside of your company, you can have vendors, suppliers, and managers and subcontractors submit information to you, such as contract documents, task requests, or other request forms, in a correct format so that your internal administrators can then process that information without having to re-enter it. The amount of time that data entry saves when pushing cloud software features out to other parties, such as customer request forms, can be fairly significant, especially with a high-volume company. The labor overhead and internal manpower it takes to maintain customer records alone is fairly significant, and when customers are allowed to access their own information, changing their own records with the workflow attached to it saves significant time. By collaborating with your cloud software vendor to thoroughly understand your business needs and requirements, you can ensure that your cloud software system meets your requirements and business needs to the specification by all of your departments, not just one or two particular users or user groups. When implementing cloud software and evaluating different options, it's important to do your homework by conducting demos with different software providers, and in the process, creating a needs assessment to understand the full scope of your business software needs. By comparing different software vendors side by side and understanding their licensing models, you'll have a better understanding of what sort of budget would be required for your cloud software implementation. This also includes understanding your hosting and backup options. It's also very helpful to conduct trial or test runs on various software packages to see how they work before you purchase or commit to buying. You can also conduct staff interviews internally to ensure that the software will meet the needs of various staff members in different departments. It's helpful to establish an in-house expert within your company who understands the full scope of your business needs and can also set an IT budget so you understand what it is that you can spend on a cloud software system. Understanding your business process and your workflow needs will ensure that the software meets your business requirements, and also it's important to understand what type of support resources will be available to you with your cloud software deployment. For example, will you have access to recorded demonstrations, ongoing and live training, customer support, and at what hours? Thank you for taking the time to watch our presentation on the pros and cons and comparisons between cloud software and on-premise installed software. If you would like some support or to review existing cloud software options, feel free to find us at www.a1enterprise.com.